Hello, my name is Jef Harvey, and today we're going to discuss the Paranormal Shakti Neural Stimulation System, the most advanced system for increasing sensitivity to paranormal phenomena or decreasing sensitivity to paranormal phenomena. This is a software program that has over 20 years of research behind it, the signals, as well as the application in the labs. What we're going to do first is load up the software that you get in the DVD, put that into your system and load it up. The next thing you'll do before you start the program is to plug in your hat with the coils and the USB into the USB plug on the side of your laptop. Once you've plugged into the USB port, then launch the program, and the first screen that comes up is a warning screen that discusses not using the system if you have a compromised brain, for example, epilepsy. So please heed this warning, and then X out of that screen, and let's go to the next one, which is your main menu screen. At the top, there's a menu section, and the first one is the basics, which encompasses home, safety, introduction, and getting started. The next is science, and that tab has theory, a little bit about the brain, scientific studies, a section for skeptics, technical aspects, and what are ghosts. The next session is doing sessions. It has a section on accessing the sessions. It's got a section that has session schedules during the sessions, your hardware, a safety session which has a very interesting section in it on left-handed brains, and then geomagnetic level. We do our sessions based on geomagnetic levels, so it is important that you read that section. The tools menu has sound tools, geomagnetic level, magnetic unit, and questionnaire, as well as a guide, tech support, and the signal. The questionnaire is important because it's going to allow us to take a questionnaire from you, evaluate it in the neurology department, and send back to you via the feedback form, a feedback form that'll tell you a suggestion on, because of the way your brain is wired, what we would suggest would be a good starting session. You don't have to adhere to that. However, if you'd like to take advantage of it, it is certainly available. The next tab in the menu is Doing Investigations, which has a piece about the two kinds of investigators, applying the method, the procedure, and thinking about exorcisms. The last section is the About section, which has credits, release notes, update software, and a little on the website. Now, let's go over to the Tools section, which is the most important currently, and scroll down to the questionnaire and click on that. What you're going to see is a page which has a short paragraph that tells you a little bit about the questionnaire, telling you it takes about 15 minutes to complete. And right below that, it says investigator's email address. In there, you're going to put in brainsci@jps.net. Now, brainsci@jps.net, brainsci@jps.net. If you put that in there, when you send in your feedback, what will happen is our neuro department will get that and ship back to you the information on what the suggestion is for the most likely one to start with. Now, right below that is a note section, and in there is a link to feedback.com. Please click on that link, and your browser window will open up, and it will go to the feedback website. And in there, the page talks about signing up for a free plan. They do have pay plans, but you do not need to sign up for one of those. Just sign up for the free plan, and that after you put in your name, your email, password that you make up, and confirm your password, click on the sign up. And what will happen is they will send you back a link that you can click on in your email. So go to your email in a couple of minutes, open up the email, and click on the link to activate your feedback. And what will happen is when you finish your questionnaire, it will send it over to neurology. You'll be able to get your report back and the suggestion. The actual questionnaire is interesting in that if you take a look at it, it's got several questions about who you are, what you're going to use it for, but most importantly, you want to do this questionnaire after dark. And the reason why is your melatonin production in the brain ramps up after dark, enabling alternate states. And so you want to be in that state slightly when you start doing your questionnaire, because there are two examples in there that you'll go through that you must do after dark. So do those questionnaires, get that sent out, and you'll be able to start. Now, whether you're doing one of the sessions that they suggest or you want to start doing a session, we're going to take a look at what doing the sessions will entail. So go to the top of the screen where it says the menu and it has doing the sessions. What you're going to do is click on doing the sessions. Right below that it'll say access sessions. Click on that and you're going to see that there are three basic kinds of sessions. One, to increase sensitivity to paranormal pollution over time by using the Paranormal Shakti System off-site. The other one is for investigators to increase your sensitivity to paranormal events while you are on-site. And the last one is to desensitize you to paranormal pollution. We're going up to number 1, and right below it says click here to access these sessions. Click on that, and it will take you to the screen that discusses about increasing your sensitivity to paranormal phenomenon. Scroll down that screen, read the information, and it'll tell you a lot about these sessions, how long they are, and what they do, and some of the lab work that's been done. Below that, there will be 2 sections, one for sessions designed to enhance sensations of a presence, and one for sessions designed to increase psychic perceptions at paranormal and other locations. We're going to select the first group, which has 3 signals. The modulated 40 Hz chirp signal over both sides, followed by the amygdala over the left, and the one which is the hippocampus over both sides, followed by the amygdala over the left side, and the modulated 40 Hz signal over both sides, followed by the amygdala over the left side. We're going to pick the middle one, hippocampus over both sides, followed by amygdala over the left side. Click on this one. This is a very unique session and has garnered some tremendous results for me. Next, you'll see the screen that tells you a little bit about it, how it uses both sides for the hippocampal signal with the right channel, how it uses in the second phase the amygdala signal over the left side only with left channel only. And if you scroll down, there will be a set of pictures that will show you exactly where to put your coils, left or right, plus or minus, and where they go on the hat. Plug your helmet in to those coils exactly the way it's shown. And then down below, you have a choice of 40 or 60-minute sessions. I choose 60-minute sessions for mine. However, for the purposes of testing your hat, let's go take a look at the 40-minute session. So click on the words 40-minute session, which is a link. And what we'll do is you'll see that a window comes up in the upper left-hand corner. Don't touch that window or try to access it. Another window comes up in the middle then, and that window is an information screen telling you how many days and hours since you last ran a session, a little bit about the two-phase session, total length, and then down below that is an OK button. Go ahead and click that OK button, and that screen will go away. A new screen will come up, which is the Shakti signal generator. You can move this window anywhere you like in the screen. I prefer mine right in the center. This screen has a signal scale on the left for the left and right channels. On the right is a spectrum analysis that'll show you a bar graph as those signals are played. Now, you've got 3 tabs on this particular window. One is View Session Log. If you click on that, in the background will open up the log of all the sessions you've run. And you'll notice that it's got the date, it's got the time, how many minutes of the type of signal, what channel, the session length, and then how long the session actually ran for. Very important information. Also, if you happen to close out a session or your system for some reason doesn't function properly, you will see a note that tells you how long the session ran for and that it was closed by the user. You may hit a button by accident and close it accidentally. So simply close it out and open it up again and off you go. Alright, so let's close out that window for the session log. And now let's go over to the button that says Set Volume on your Shakti Signal Generator. Click on that tab and a new window comes up in the middle. And it's got some bar graphs on the left. On the right, it's got a couple of graphs as well. You're going to ignore those 2, the master and the Shakti player at the top. But right below those two, it has a percentage. That's the one you're going to set. Just below that, on the left, it says Enter Volume Setting, and you can highlight whatever's in that window and put in whatever setting you want to operate that session at. And when you click the Set Volume button next to it, that number will change over to the right to the setting that you put in. Down below it, it has some session suggestions for volume levels for a particular type of hardware that you have and the person. Men and women act much differently over the same type of volume, so their needs volume-wise are very, very different. Please adhere to this, because there is what's called a sweet spot in these sessions where you'll get the most effects, and they're different for everyone. So you may need to run a few sessions to identify what level the volume should be so you get maximum effects. So adhere to that, and then close that little window out. And now what you'll see is you'll be back at your Shakti Signal Generator window, and there's one tab left. It's the Options tab. Click on that. Scroll down to where it says Sound Device. If you have plugged your hat into your USB port before you start the program, you should be in good condition. So look at the window that comes up now, which is the Sound Device window, and in that, it has the output device type that the signals are going to. And there's a blue line there. Click on the blue line, and it has all the options. Make sure you've selected your USB port. If you do not see it listed there, you probably did not have your hat plugged into the USB port in your laptop before you started your program. So do indeed close everything out, shut down your software, plug the hat into the USB port on your laptop or your computer, and then restart the program and go back to this section and re-access the output device. You'll know if you've got the output device selected to USB properly, because when you close that screen out after you've selected it, then you're ready to click the Run button on the Shakti player. You'll see the screen with the bar chart on the right flashing as the signal is playing. And if you hear it through the speakers, you know that you did not get the signal going out to your USB plug. If you do not hear it in your speakers, the odds are you're in good shape and your signal is going out to the hat. But if you'd like to verify that, while it's playing, while this particular program is running, go out to the very end where the hat is, take one coil, trace it back to the first connection that it makes, unplug it, and plug in a headset or a set of earbuds, and listen for the staccato of the signal as it comes through your earphones. If you hear that, you know the signals are getting to the coil. So unplug your headset, put it away, and plug the coil back into its jack. You now have a running session, and you have verified that everything is set up correctly. Now you're ready to stop that program, and then you can actually begin again when you're ready to run the program. The recommendations are very simple. Run these after dark, and run them with a set of earphones in, earplugs in, and I prefer the foam ones. They're most comfortable and they seal out the most noise. And do it in a dark room. Close the shades, turn out the lights, turn off any type of EMF interference. If you've got a router going in the room, unplug the power to the router. Turn off your cell phone. Make certain that everything is shut off so you've got a nice, clean, quiet room with very little interference. Lay down and start your program. You're ready to have your first experience. Congratulations, the setup is complete and you're ready to structure any sessions you wish. And there are hundreds of different combinations of signal level, volume, and of course, coil location. And the more you know about the way the brain is structured, the better you'll be able to structure a session and have great results. This is a research tool, as is the 8-coil Shakti system and the Shiva neural stimulation system. The 8-coil Shakti is more complicated, however it comes with more signals. The arrangements of the coils for the Paranormal Shakti sessions you see in this video are also used in the 8-coil Shakti's altered state sessions. The Shiva neural stimulation system includes the Shiva signals as well as the signals for the 8-coil Shakti, which encompasses all of those signals. I appreciate your having taken the time and your interest in this. I hope you have a great day and look forward to the new videos that are coming out on the Shakti and the Shiva systems, as well as some of the specialized programs that we're going to be running soon.